So let's begin with the interview. First question I may ask that introduce yourself to our dignitaries.
Alhamdulillah, I am Sayyid Altaf Ali Hassan Ali from the family of Sayyid Hussain Ali, and at this time I am working as a teacher and trainer. I am soft skill trainer, life skill trainer, behavioral trainer, corporate trainer. I am a counselor as well. Till yet I have conducted more than 300 seminars. I am English language ambassador by the government of Maharashtra for Jalgaon district as well. I have been awarded national award at Parliament House, India. I have launched so many events and projects and innovative activities in 1847 schools of Jalgaon district.
MashaAllah.
So I am having a scientific mentality, and I apply this mentality in my teaching, learning and training process. And Alhamdulillah, I will continue it for the well-being of the society, for the well-being of the nation.
What do you think? What do you think that you are best in this profession, and the technique you use are the best according to you? Then give your opinion about that. That which techniques you use to teach the students are best.
To make the student best.
Yes.
The best technique is to involve the student in your teaching learning process. Only one method is the best method by which your students of your class can learn is the best method. How you are going to apply there? Some students learn by the magnetic method. Some students learn by the magic method. These are the new methods, my own. It is not
Yes.
in the book of D.Ed or B.Ed or M.Ed.
Yes.
Some students learn by the visionary methods. So there are the different type of students sitting before us. So if you are going to plan a lesson, we should have different type of techniques so that all the students may get involved in that lesson, and as a result we can say that they are getting grow, and we are getting the students and teacher is getting learning outcomes properly. So we can say that that is one of the best technique.
What is your opinion regarding to the students which have loopholes in their study pattern and all? They can't communicate the teachers well, and the community they belong don't have that much source that they can communicate the teacher like in English. Now this English session we are joining, many students can't communicate in English, so you can guide them as.
Yeah. First of all, communication should be begun anyhow. Whenever we started to communicate our mother tongue, whatever it may be, Hindi, Marathi, Urdu, French, a child is not perfect over there. But when we start to learn other language rather than our mother tongue, we start to speak such language after 3, 4 or 5 years. If you are getting admitted in English medium school at the age of 4 or 5 years or the 3 years, there you have to think that you have to speak in English. So the process of speaking English language begins after 3 to 4 years. If students are not from English medium, they learn English language from nursery or KG to 12, KG to PG. They learn everything else there. But what happened? They never start to speak. Spoken English having one condition, that you should start. If you are going to start spoken English at the age of 4, you will commit mistake from at the age of 4 to 8 or 4 to 9, 2 years, 3 years, you will commit mistake. If we consider that there is a process of learning any language or speaking any language takes 3 years to speak properly, 2 years to speak properly, or 1 year, whatever it may be. If you are going to start that process at the age of 10 and it requires a process of 1 year, you will become 11 years old to speak language. If you are going to start at the age of 15, you will become 16 years old to speak English language. So if you want to speak language, or any student wants to speak English language, he or she must begin to speak. Whatever the mistakes are going to be committed should not be considered, but they should be improved. They should be improved. So without any hesitation, you should speak in our community. In our community means in our country, students belonging to other language rather than English, they are shying or they get hesitated to speak English language. So don't hesitate. If you are going to start, just start. Don't think about others.
The next question: how come you communicate the parents of the students which have average marks and average mentality and all? How come you communicate their parents?
First of all, we diagnose the reasons behind the average marks and average results of the students. There we found so many reasons behind that. If the reasons are related with the parents, we discuss with the parents. If results are related with the students, we discuss with the students. If results are related with the teachers, we discuss with the teachers. So whatever we discuss with the parents about the average students, that everything is based on their diagnosis, their results, their mentality, their psychology, and after getting them counsels. And after that, Alhamdulillah, we get better results from the parents as well.
What do you think the council helped the student to recover their mentality?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah, counseling, because of counseling, student come to know, any student comes to know about his or her own career, future, and during the counseling, I emphasize on the awareness rather than teaching.
What do you think the best field after 12th would be for the student?
Best field after 12.
After 12th.
Actually, every field should be chosen on the basis of interest and passion. If a student is going to select any field in which he or she has no interest, it will become a burden for him.
Sure.
He cannot provide, or he or she cannot get expected results there. So each and every field, whatever you are going to set as a goal, as a career, it should be based on your interest.
The strength behind your teaching is strength behind your teaching.
Strength behind my teaching is my passion and my teachers, my gurus who made me a teacher. Especially I would like to tell about my late principal marhum Muniruddin Sheikh sir from Pune. He was one of the best teachers of my life. He was the best trainer of the teacher, and whatever he had taught us during this field and in this field, during the teaching learning process, during the training process, he had made our foundation so well that, and that foundation became my strength. On the basis of that foundation, I can teach each and every subject. I can teach with innovations, with new creations in my approaches, with new techniques, with with new methods.
According to you, the teacher must be perfect in which subject?
Teacher should be perfect in his own subject. If a teacher is a primary teacher, he should be perfect in all subjects, because he or she has to teach all the subjects to the students. If a teacher is a teacher of secondary and he is having specialized in graduation, whatever the special subject he had in graduation, he should be perfect in that. If he was not perfect, he should not be a good teacher for the students.
What is your opinion according to today's nowadays the malpractices are going in exams and all? I mean to say that teachers are also supporting the students to pass the exams. So according to you, this should be or this should be not, like the students are nowadays do not have any such kind of mentality to recover the boards exam and all. So they give money and just pass out the exams, and teacher also help them. So what is your opinion according to this?
It's a very dangerous thing. If you want to kill any community, you should finish them educationally. No need to have a sword, no need to have a gun in your hand to kill any community. Finish them educationally. And if you want to finish them educationally, you have to provide them opportunities for malpractices, for cheating. And what is going on nowadays? Teachers, parents in board examination, they are very eager, they are very anxious to provide the cheats
Sure.
to their son, to their children, to their students. One day, I asked some of them, why you are going to provide the cheating to the students? One of them replied that, sir, let us do that. Our son, our daughter will get certified, and that certificate will be benefited for some of the license or etc. Just let us help him or her. Our intention is not to make him or her habitual of cheating, but our intention is to help them. They replied, their intention. I remind a story. I always tell this story to everybody else. There was a lab, science lab. A teacher asked the students of class 9, just observe an egg of butterfly there. Teacher asked the students of class 9 to observe the egg of butterfly. A child or the issue of butterfly is about to come out from it. The teacher suddenly a pune came and asked the teacher that headmaster has called him. The teacher went to meet the headmaster, but he instructed to the students, don't touch, only observe that egg. While coming out from the egg, the issue of the butterfly trying to come out, and when the students observe that its power is not sufficient over there, one of the students, after getting discussed, one of the students went to that egg and opened it. At the same time, teacher entered and the issue of butterfly got dead there. It was no more. Teacher asked the students, had anybody touched that egg? One of the students with hesitation replied that, sorry sir, but it was not my aim to kill it. My aim or my intention was to help it. Now the teacher replied the best answer there. There is a lesson in his reply. The teacher said, the power which was providing him the life,
Yes.
that power which he was about to use for coming out was about to give it life, and you did not allow it to use that power. How it would be alive there? Similarly, our elders or the elders of the students not allowing the students, the children, to provide, to utilize their power. And as a result, we can see that most of the students of our community are not eligible to qualify CET examination, TT examination, NEET or JEE examination. If there is a snake and you kept out its poisonous teeth,
Teeth.
the snake became useless. A child can play with him. Similarly, education and knowledge is the power of any community. If you don't have this power and knowledge, power of education, other people, they will play with you. And it is happening with the Muslim community. Anybody is playing with them. Not even with the Muslim community, with any community who doesn't have the knowledge or education, they will be played by anybody else. So, cheating and malpractices are the poison for the community. It kills us.
What do you think that the person should have degree to qualify, and now the most important thing in today's life is to earn money and satisfy your families. So what do you think that person should have skills or better to have degree to qualify now in this generation?
Today, whatever the degree you have, doesn't matter. If a student, if a aspirant, he is having a degree of MBBS, but he can't treat a patient, single patient properly, is it useful?
No, it's
Never.
not.
It won't be. If a aspirant is having a degree of an engineering degree and he is unable to work regarding or as per his degree in his field, so it is useless. That's why earlier I told students should select the career based on their interest.
Yes, yes.
If they will select the career based on their interest, they will not only get degree, but they will be qualified. They will become knowledgeable, and knowledgeable people become forcible. They are having the power. They can provide better result. They can bring positive change in the society. So don't run behind the degree or the qualifications, certifications. Become qualified, be knowledgeable, and be expert in that particular subject.
As the generation is moving on to the social medias, today's children's minds are corrupted with social medias and all. Then what is your opinion according to that how come they can come back to the normal life regarding to the social media and all, how they can live it and all? Now today's generation is like they can't live without social media at 1 hour also, and it's not possible to live without social media. If you have entered the social media, there is no exit button.
Yeah.
So how come you can give an
There is no
idea.
exit button for using the social
Social
media,
media,
right?
yes.
But it's a big responsibility of parents. What parents has to do? Who has given that mobile to him? Who?
parents as well?
Parents. When the children are in baby age, and if they are going to providing any stress to the mother, they are asking mother to take them to play with them, and mother has a lot of work, kitchen work, housework, and she cannot be with him, she cannot play with
That
her
child.
baby,
हाँ.
she cannot play. What she does, she gave a mobile to him or her. She
Today's
gave mobile to
generation.
baby, just take it and leave me, पीछा छोड़ मेरा. So first of all, mother is responsible for that. Second thing, if father is there, a father has to play with his baby. Mother or father has to give quality time to the children. Play with them. If I will play with my daughter or with my son, I will play some outdoor games, some indoor games,
Mentality games. Yes.
mentality games, having blocks,
Yes.
cricket, football, little bit small games. Why do they use social media? And social media is everything having the two parts, merits and demerits. So if people are aware about the demerits, they are sincere about their life, they will not use it. They will utilize it properly for their benefits. So if you want to keep the children away from mobile or social media, it is a big responsibility of parents that they should provide their quality time to their children. And in some family there are only mother and father, and maid is there in some cities.
Yes.
Mother and father are doing job and the maid is there in the home as a caretaker of a child. What maid does?
Give the
She start the television and ask the child to sit and watch reels and shorts and whatever it may be, or she provide a mobile to that child. Every maid is not honest, and the child's for whom she is taking care is not her own. So as a result, there also it is dangerous for such kind of children who are dependent on the caretaker maid. It is also very dangerous. So
How
it is
come-
the responsibility of parents that they should have a proper plan for such things.
How come technology help in studying and all? Nowadays the most thing is online only. Then the students are preferring online and all, coaching and all. And how come technology can be helpful?
Yeah, I just told you about the merits and demerits
Yes,
about
you
social
said.
media. Similarly, technology is also having the merits and demerits. If you want to learn spoken English, if you want to learn mathematics, if you want to learn physics or any kind of subject, if anything else you want to get as a knowledge, you are unable to find out in your textbook. You are unable to find out surrounding of you. Where can you get that? From technology, from social media, or from Google, from Chat GPT,
Yes.
or from any other means of technology. So these are very beneficial if you are properly using this thing. These are beneficial. I can give an example of Mr. Rehan Sheikh from Shirpur. He did not attend the college.
Okay.
He did not attend the college when he was in 11 or 12. He studied everything else online through the technology, through the mobile. He purchased some online
Courses.
coaching classes.
Yes.
He studied properly. He took out the notes, and the students who are regular to the school, to the college, they are getting 70 to 75 marks, and this Mr. Rehan
Rehan.
is getting more marks than them.
Hmm.
Why? He has done proper use of that technology. Whatever he had to take, he had taken. So if you want to take the benefits of technology, you can take the benefits. If you want to get the demerits from it, you can get the demerits. So it will depend on your mentality.
What is your opinion according to this? Now this age that we are going through, like teenage, we call that the age. There are many distractions. So how come you can give an opinion to the children that you must be safe from that distractions and all, you must be focused on your goals of your life and all, because nowadays this much distractions have increased that childrens and the people don't in within a few seconds they get distracted with their goals and all. So according to you, you can
So many changes occurred in this age. So many changes, physical, mental, psychological, and spiritual as well. If a child is going to be grown up in a proper parameter by the parents, giving a target, setting a goal, he has having a positive mentality, the changes will be benefited in in the age of during this period of teenage duration. The passion is at the highest point. We can say the craziness is also at the highest
highest
points.
point.
What the children have to do? Children have to make a proper plan to utilize such passion. The mentality is very aggressive in this age. That aggression should be focused on the career, on the education, on the morality. If a child is going to focus on moral values, universal values, on his goal, on his career, after that age, after 20, he will be having a way, a path ready for him to be continued.
Yes.
If that craziness and the passion is going to be utilized demorally or going to become immoral, having no career, having no goal, or career, that all based on the sin, based on the crime, after 20 or after 19 or 20, the child or the person will be having on the same path. He will be continued there. So, teenage from 13 to 19, if going to be utilized properly and morally, you will get the moral path, moral career, ideal way, and it is not going to. And here the role of parents and teacher is very important, because in this age child or the children,
Don't
they
differentiate.
don't know what is going on in their life, what is good and what is bad for them. Some of the student knows that, who are going to be grown up in moral ground, who are going to be grown up with moral values, they know it. But so many of the students are unaware of about this. So parents and teachers also should taken care of this such kind of children there.
Nowadays we see that the parents discriminate with their childrens with the others childrens, like see they have succeed and you have not succeed. Downfall in everyone's life is compulsory and it has been written only. Downfall comes. So according to you, that parents must do this or not, like they are discriminating their childrens with others. So how come you can guide you can say parents that you must be
What parents are thinking, if a child of my neighbor or the child of my friend is doing well in education, my son or my daughter should also do that. Parents are parents are expecting highest result from their children. My question to the parents, what result they had provided during their student life? This is my question to the parents. They are expecting high results. They are expecting highly qualified result, best results. They are expecting first rank result from their children. And when they were students, what was the result? What was the result of the parents? As a parents, they should think over that. Don't stress, don't discriminate your child. I am going to tell the parents on the basis of results, on the basis of marks, or on the basis, don't compare your child to another one. Each and every person having different qualities for goal and career. If everybody will become DM, who will ring the bell?
But
So Almighty Allah, He is running all the universe here,
constant universe.
Right?
Yes.
He is managing the universe here. He has appointed the people for some particular jobs. If you are going to be a collector, I am going to be a collector, they are going to be collector, everybody is going to be collector. Who will become judge? Who will become lawyer? Who will become police? That is police, correct pronunciation.
Yes. Please.
Who will become teacher? So, to manage the universe, Almighty Allah has given different qualities to the different people. I would like to say about Musa alayhi salam. One day, when Musa alayhi salam saw that so many poverty there in his followers, he thought that that day he will pray Almighty Allah, he will ask Almighty Allah to make everybody else financially strong, because he couldn't see the poverty or the poor people. He went to Kohetur, he met Allah, he got communicated. He asked Almighty Allah that, oh Allah, you are requested, or Allah is requested by Musa alayhi salam to make rich all his followers, all his believers, all his people, as though he could not see the poverty or the poor people. Allah said to Musa alayhi salam, don't interfere, that's his own management, Almighty Allah's management. But Musa alayhi salam insisted that he could not see the poor people, please. He insisted, he requested. So Almighty Allah said, okay, let's see what happens. So Almighty Allah rained pearls there, मोतियों की बारिश.
Yes. Pearls
Pearls
rain.
raining, showered there, everybody having the pearls. That night, the wall of Musa alayhi salam got collapsed. Musa alayhi salam on another day went to a labor having a bowl of pearls and said, have this and make
My wall again.
my wall. The labor said, Musa alayhi salam, why you are giving me a bowl of pearls?
I am already
Take lot of
having-
bowls from me. I am also having a lot of pearls here.
Yes.
I also collected last day. Musa alayhi salam went to Allah and said, yes, your management is the greatest management. So after that, Almighty Allah made everything as it is, and all the working started to going on. So I request all the parents, don't discriminate your child. Let him do. Know his ability. You should know his capacity. You should know his mentality. You should know his interest, and according to that, you should help him to achieve his career and goal.
Now regarding to the students, that students nowadays get depressed and all, if they got downfall in their life, like they do not succeed in exams, like little exams. Now we are talking about this only, so I can give you an example of 12th standard students. If they do not qualify, they attempt, like they do wrong actions they attempt. So how come you can give that, as you are a motivational
Very,
speaker,
very
so you
nice
can give your opinion. Yes.
Very nice question. Dear student, listen. Examination, any examination is not your life. Examination is an event. Examination is a part of your life. If you are getting unsuccess in that particular examination, that means you are unsuccess in one of the events. If you are going, everybody plays cricket. If Sachin Tendulkar is there, Sachin Tendulkar is hitting a century, second century. Should he continue the centuries in life? No. Some of the time, a batsman also has to get out on zero. Some of the time, the bowler like Shoaib Akhtar had to get sixes by the batsman like Harbhajan Singh. It's happened. Examination is not your life. Examination is an event. If you are unsuccessful, don't get distressed, don't get tension. If you are unsuccessful in that examination, change the plan, try again. And if somebody is telling you, in Urdu said, हाँ पहले तो नहीं किया, आप कैसे हो पाएगा? Show them that you can do second time. Show them that you can do third time. Show them that you can do fourth time. While if you are having
Capability.
you are having
Capability to
capability, you are having ability to do that, do that. Don't commit suicide. If you commit or anybody commits suicide, he or she get the results positive after committing suicide? No. If you are getting positive results after committing suicide, or anybody is getting positive results after committing suicide, everyone will commit suicide. But there is no result after committing suicide. You cannot get another opportunity to face the examination. You are finishing your life. So, and committing suicide is haram in Islam. A person is going to do last work, and that is haram. The last work of his or her life, and that is haram. What would be the benefited? So don't commit suicide. Fight with the struggle, fight with the obstacles, fight with the problems. And what are the problem? What is the problem? The definition of problem is that a problem is a thing which is having solution. You should think over the solutions. Don't get the burden of problem. In my life, whenever I have a problem, as soon as I suffer from the problem, I started thinking about the solutions, because I know problem is having the solutions. So everybody should concentrate on the solutions of the problem, and suicide is not the solution of any problem. So we live happy life. Smile after getting failed. Smile after getting failed. Smile after getting unsuccess. And after getting unsuccess, if you overcome the problems, you are again start. You can take over or overtake the problems. You can again get the success. You become an ideal.
Yes.
So don't do that.
Now, let this we can end up this session. I may ask the last thing, that you can share your hobbies and all to the students.
Hobbies and
and all.
interest.
Yes, hobbies and interest.
First of thing I would like to tell. My hobbies is reading moral books, moral books, and listening best and good orators. This is my hobby. And I interested in converting difficulties into easiness. That is my interest. I believe that when a person can do this thing, being a human being, I am also a human being, I can also do that. And we are having the difficulties, and if we convert it into easiness, then and only we can say that we have done something different than others. One of the renowned speaker has told that don't do the different things, do the things differently.
Yes.
I told that don't worry about the difficult things, change the difficult things
Into
into
easiest.
easiest one. And I want to give a message, live with the proper people. Your company is very important. If you are having a good company, you will become good. If you are having a bad company, you will become bad. Your company is very important. Shakespeare said, man is known by the company he keeps. Man is,
Known
Shakespeare has said that man is known by the company he keeps. And my statement is that man is changed by the company
He keeps.
he live.
Only.
He live with. Man is changed by the company he live with. Company changes the personality. So, if you are having a company of robber, you will become robber. You are having a company of doctor, you will think about the medical field and doctor field, or you will become a doctor. If you are having a surrounding of flowers and scent, definitely you will become blossoms. You will smell good. And if you are having the surroundings of dirtiness, and you are having the surroundings of bad smell, you will smell bad. So, with whom you are living will change you.
Last question. Now today's kids think that parents think bad of them if the parents force to do the things. If parents force their children to do this, like now we can take the opinion as if say take the example like parents say read this and do this. So students think that they are forcing them to do that and letting that they are stopping them to do what the children want, and like, so what you can say to the children that parents are
If children or the students having their own plan or timetable, if they are working properly time to time, if they are playing on time, if they are studying on time, why parents will ask them to study? So it is the duty of sincere students. They are sincere students who do this. If students are sincere, they are aware regarding their future and career. They are aware about their life, their goal, and they are making a plan and working over that plan. So parents will not insist them to do this, to do that. And some of the parents, some of the students having capability that they manage in the classroom, parents also should aware about it. Some of the children manage everything else in the classroom. They don't need to work at home. They get everything else listening the lectures. They become experts, and they don't study at home. Parents think he is or she not studying. They ask them to study, they force them to study. So parents should also check their students whether he is getting everything in the classroom. So why to force him if he is going to manage or she is going to manage?
Thank you for giving your successful time to us and sharing your thoughts with us. So we will continue after.
It's okay. Thank you and congratulations. You have conducted a very nice interview, and you have asked different questions
Yes.
rather than others. Congratulations to you and your parents.
Thank you, sir.